You are looking live at Brining Hall, Camp Equinunk, Pennsylvania. Once again, it is time for the 2018 Camp Equinunk Color War Red and Gray Upper Senior Basketball Game. Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to the greatest tradition in all of sports. And all I can say is that I hope that all of you are properly hydrated, because it is very warm in this gym, so warm in fact that our usual two-man booth has grown to three. My name is Seth Davis, chief of the 1990 Gray family. I am joined by my longtime partner and considerably older partner, Bernie Strauss, chief of the 1970 Gray family, and our new addition, the senior group head, as well as the 1990 chief of the Red Revolution, Eric Premisler. And I'm sure, Bernie, it is a total coincidence that both Gray chiefs won their color war and the Red chief tonight did not. A total coincidence. So, Premi, you know this group obviously well. You made these teams. You know these kids. A major storyline is an injury. Bring us up to date about what you know and how you believe it will impact the game.
Yeah, in an early change to the baseball game this year, Max Matty jumped in the game and in a play at the plate hurt his ankle. Max is one of the top 4 basketball players in the group. It's definitely going to affect the game today, Seth.
So he is playing. We don't know how effective he'll be. Obviously, we'll be watching that early on. Give us the star watch, Premi, the main star on each team who we should look out for tonight.
Yeah, definitely. On the Gray team tonight, it's Justin Hawk. 3-point threat, a drive threat. He's a good ball player. On the Red team, Matt Grunstein. Big guy, has grown, become very powerful in the paint. Look for him to put up a lot of numbers.
Of course, remember that last time Hawk was in this game, Justin's brother broke the scoring record. One of many storylines we'll be watching tonight, since the game is going to take about 4 hours. We've got 44 upper seniors. Bernie, every year there's a player in the upper senior game who really helps decide the outcome that we don't really expect, a sleeper, if you will. Give me one name from each team that you look out for tonight in that category.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I kind of have different sleepers this year. I think for Red, Zach Liederman potentially could be a huge factor. He can score. We played a pre-color war game and he did a really nice job. And I think, honestly, for Gray, it's got to be Max Matty. We don't know what we're going to do with him. If he can come through and play, that'll be a huge plus. If he doesn't, I think there's going to be a serious problem, for the other team. I really believe in that. So I think we got to say it's Max Matty.
Okay, so they're looking out for that. All right, Bernie, give us annually, as you do before the game, the three keys to the game.
Well, it's pretty easy this year. Number one, substitution patterns. You've got 21 kids on each team. They need a spreadsheet. You need an IBM computer. It's going to be crazy, Seth. So how they substitute and how it's going to work out is going to be important. Number two is always foul shooting. I think you know that. Every game has come down to at the end in foul shooting. And I think number three, honestly, this year, some of these middle guys have to come through. I really believe it, and I think that's going to be the key today. We had a pre-color war game. A couple of guys who are really good did not have a great game. If they come through tonight, it'll change everything around.
12-minute quarters. They have, 6-minute minimums per player, correct?
Yes.
So we've got a lot of rotations, a lot of basketball ahead of us. Who's up, who's down, who's ahead, who's behind. And, of course, at the end of the night, the most difficult decision will be who wins the Jeremy Kalina Sweaty T-shirt award. Jeremy is here tonight. He'll help us make the selection. So far, the three of us are in the lead. It should be a long, hot, wonderful night here at Camp Equinunk. We'll be back with the very lengthy pregame ceremonies. Don't go away.
Adis, Eli Oswald, Sam Cohen, Josh Fader, Justin Green, Matt Hagan, Justin Hawk, Matt Nisbel, Jay Lucher, Casey Levy, Brian Lichtenstein, Max Matty, Jeremy Silver, Calvin Sperber,
to Brining Hall for the 2018 Upper Senior Basketball game.
This thing going.
Jump control by the red team. Jack Shiner, their point guard, will be bringing up the ball.
Looks like Gray's in a 1-2-2 zone.
Yeah, the rumor was that Gray would be trapping half court for the game. Ryan Steinberg, shot by Hunter Caprelli. Hunter Caprelli with the first 2 points of the game.
Well, we always watch to see, Premier, about the nerves. They're obviously coming out pent up, having been looking forward to this game for so long. Not common to see that first bucket go in.
Yeah, that was nice. Good active defense by the Gray team to start off.
Don't worry about the line, you're good. Be very important for Red not to settle for jump shots against the zone. You got to get inside the zone.
Absolutely. And they got to get their big man, Max Grunstein, who goes up there. Inside, Max Grunstein with 2 points. He's their inside threat. That was a steal by the red team. Three points by Jack Novak-Holmes.
Well, we'll see if Red at any point decides to put pressure in the full court on the ball handler, but also they're sitting back in a 2-3 zone. Very hard to drive into a zone, Premier. You got to do it by the pass.
Yep. Max Grunstein for 3. Jack Novak-Holmes for 3. Big rebound by Ben Schmelkin.
Defensive rebounding is going to be huge for Gray with those red bigs in there. You don't want them to eat on the glass.
That was Ben Schmelkin on the shot. It looks like we got our first foul of the game on Ben Schmelkin.
I have to say, Premier, I'm impressed with the pace and the rhythm so far. Kids look pretty comfortable. They're making shots. You don't see drives out of control. And with 12-minute quarters, this could be quite the high-scoring game.
Absolutely. We're going to see a lot of shift changes because of the size of the teams. Every 3 minutes or so, you'll start to see subs come in. 3 points by Spencer Cohen. Big rebound by Ryan Steinberg.
Another defensive rebound.
3-point, no good. Brotman with an offensive rebound and 2-point putback.
Well, that's a problem with the zone. There's no blockout assignment, so you're vulnerable on the glass. Here's Red driving into the paint now. That's what you want, Premier.
Max Grunstein with the next 2 points.
And that's also pushing the ball in transition, so you don't have to go up against that zone. That's a smart possession there by Red.
There was a rush shot by Max Kushnick there, but we see that a lot in the first quarters of the Upper Senior Basketball game.
Here's our first substitution of the night, 8:46 mark of the first half. So, barely 3 minutes into the game. I believe Richard Kenwood is the one who's most in charge of the subs. And I can only hope that he's better at charting subs than he is at firing a color war cannon, because if that skill translates, then he's going to be marking every substitution about 12 minutes late.
No one's perfect, Seth. No one's perfect.
That is very true, especially when it's Richard Kenwood and Gary Tucker on cannon.
Interesting. Max Matty with his first touch of the game. He's definitely favoring that leg.
He's favoring it, but it looks like to me like he's moving pretty well. We'll see. He's hobbling.
It looks like the foul was called on Eli Alsfine.
I don't know.
Zach Strauss on the line shooting 2.
I don't know if Max is going to make it, Premi. He's definitely in significant discomfort.
Yep. Max is a gamer. He'll stick it out as long as he humanly possibly can.
I don't know, Premi. He looks pretty hurt. You hate to see that. You know how long he's been looking forward to it. I know basketball is his sport. Talking to his family today.
Well, we got an offensive foul on Zach Lederman. Zach Lederman, you remember, was one of Bernie's guys to watch at the beginning of the game. If he gets in foul trouble, Red could be in a lot of trouble.
See, now, Premi, I know this is your first year on the mic, but rule number 1 is never compliment Bernie. Goes right to his head.
That was 2 points by Casey Levy. Solid ball movement by the red team. Zach Strauss went up for a shot. Blocked by Max Matty.
Now going to the bench, telling his coaches he's okay. Listen, a hobbled Max Matty is better than no Max Matty, so it's just a question of his pain tolerance at this point.
That was a 3-point attempt by Casey Levy. A little wild on that one, but
wow.
2 points by Zach Lederman.
What a spectacular move, Premi, not only to make the shot, but to avoid the steal. That was a big-time move.
Zach definitely has the skills to make an impact in this game. That's 2 points by Eli Alsfine.
It is raining baskets here in Browning Hall. Premi, who did you hire to teach these guys basketball? I certainly know it didn't come from you. You know nothing about basketball, and yet you produced an upper senior group that actually plays the game a little bit. Who did you import?
You know, this year we brought in a lot of people from outside.
It is Premi, right? Am I getting your name right? I don't want to butcher your name.
They're playing hard right now. Good fight underneath, jump ball. You know, the seniors during camp play a lot of basketball, and it shows these guys have improved throughout the year. Steal by Zach Strauss. Here's Zach Lederman again. Ben Schmelkin bringing up the ball. The referee calling a travel on the play. 5 minutes into the quarter, I feel like it's been an hour.
Yeah, 6 minutes actually, so we're at the midway point of the first quarter. And clearly we're working a lot harder than any of these players. And our night's probably
steal
longer.
By Casey Levy. Hawk bringing up the ball. Casey Levy driving the basket. Just a bit off the mark. There's a great board by Michael Stoller.
Outstanding board work. 9-6, Gray with the lead. 5:17 first quarter.
Michael Stoller will take a three there, a little off the mark. Jeremy Hawk enters the game for the first time. Sorry, Justin Hawk. Called him Jeremy.
You did, yes, you did.
That's his older brother's name.
I was going to say, if Jeremy Hawk enters the game, that could be very pivotal.
I'm sure Justin's laughing that I did that.
I'm sure Jeremy's dying to play.
Foul on the play. Another offensive foul on the red team.
Yeah, so the game slowed down a little bit. I think these zones are going to be hard to score on. I think both teams are doing a good job not settling for three-point shots.
Yep.
But the zones are packed in pretty tight. At some point, you got to make the mid-range.
That's That was Hawk's first 3 attempt. A good scramble for the ball, but picked up by the gray team. Michael Stoller brings it down.
Stepped out of
That
bounds.
was a turnover by Casey Levy.
Still 9-6, so after those early buckets, things have definitely cooled off from a basketball perspective, but not from a temperature perspective. I feel like I'm in a Bikram yoga class.
That was a 3-point attempt by Max Grunstein. And again, Gray is showing their power on the board. Fast break with Casey Levy up, and 2 points.
(11-6) now, Gray with the lead.
Max Grunstein drives the lane, but miss mark, and then a quick turnover by Michael Stoller.
Really, really bad turnover, but very good defensive rebound. Gray's got to be very, very happy that they are doing a good job on the defensive glass, given Red's size advantage. And of course, Red doesn't have a size advantage when their biggest players aren't in the game, so that's where the substitution comes into play.
Definitely. They're playing big. Some of their smaller guys are sure playing big right now.
As we say that, there's an offensive rebound.
Max Dower lays one up. Missed the mark a little bit. Stoller on the fast break. I think he's going to slow it up. Yep.
Nice job stopping
Justin
the
Hawk.
ball.
There he is, folks. 3 points by Justin Hawk.
Got to locate him. Can't leave him open. Terrific first quarter for Gray, both ends of the floor.
Yep. I'll tell you, I'm surprised that the red team is not getting the ball down low to Grunstein. And Grunstein for 2 points.
(14-8) now the score. Gray with the lead. 2:20 to play, first quarter.
Jeremy Silberg with a shot. Missed. Rebound by the red team. Liederman pushing the ball up. Driving the lane. And a block by Justin Hahn.
Here comes another wave of substitutions.
Trey with a 3, but missed it. But an offensive rebound. And then a steal by Max Grunstein, who drives the lane. Dishes it off to Jack Shiner. Missed it. Trey with the ball. Another fast break opportunity to Justin Hawk.
Oh. I say that reaction because I see Max Matty go in the air. Fortunately, he landed on his right ankle. He's doing his best to get up and down the court. And what I like is when Red attacks the basket in transition so they don't have to go up against the zone. They weren't able to convert. And then Max Matty got a nice defensive rebound even on that bad wheel.
Absolutely. He's sticking it up. He's sticking in there.
And I want to apologize to viewers that so far we have not been able to hear from Bernie Strauss. I'd point out that this is the longest stretch of time in his life that Bernie Strauss has been quiet. And I'm amazed at his quietness.
First free throw.
I'm sure when he does speak, he's going to say only brilliant things.
Max Grunstein makes both free throws. Oh, good look down low, but just off the fingertips of Sam Cohen.
I've never seen a player in the upper senior game do what Max Matty's doing right now. I mean, he can hardly run, but somehow he's getting up and down the floor.
Did you see Max right there? He's moving. He's doing all right down low.
Once he's in position, he's okay. He's got a big body. It's getting there that's a bit of a struggle. I think he might be faking it for the whole sympathy thing.
Or to throw off the red team.
Yeah.
3-point attempt by Jake is brilliant.
So like in the fourth quarter, he's going to all of a sudden just start sprinting up and down the court.
It was like when Rocky went from right hand to south ball.
Right. We're on to you, Max Matty. I'm on to you. Bernie, can you keep it down over there, please? We're trying to call a game. The refs are doing too good of a job. Premier, go ref the second quarter.
Oh! Justin Green.
That was a Seth Davis special. You got to bank those shots.
Yes, we've seen that on TV. Oh, a quick turnover by Jack Shiner. That is unlike Jack Shiner, by the way.
17-10 here. Just under 40 seconds to play in the quarter. Gray with the lead now.
Justin Hawk with the floater.
19-10. Again, a transition opportunity. Try to score before the defense gets set. It's good strategy.
Oh, referee does not call the jump ball. Calls a foul on Hunter Caparelli.
All the time.
10 seconds left. Oh! Ball knocked out of bounds by Hunter Caparelli. Eight seconds. Jack Shiner drives. 5 seconds. Grunstein with the ball. 2, 1. It's up by 8. No good. The quarter's end.
All right, well, a couple of thoughts early on. I think the first thing, how well the red team has done, the gray team has done without having their big time player over there. Okay, to me that's pretty amazing. They get a 19-10 lead, and Max Matty's a non-factor. The second thing, on the red team, there's really only 2 people who've scored. And the 2 guys that they need to score, Ethan Rosenberg and Jack Shiner, don't have a point yet. So unless they start stepping it up, this game is not going to happen. Grunstein has 8 points, and Liederman has 2, and that's it. While the other team has about 6 different people who've scored points already. So to me, that's the big thing that I've seen in the first quarter so far.
Here we are at the start of the second quarter. Red starts with the ball. Quick passing back and forth. Jack Shiner controlling the pace. Jack Shiner drives to the lane, dishes off. Zach Liederman with the attempt. Looks like a scramble for the ball. Red took it, but out of bounds, going down, gray ball. Again, the gray team seems to be clogging up the middle on their big guys. The red team must get their big guys active. Shiner, Liederman, they got to get active. Shiner drives, spins. Nice shot, but just missed the mark on that one. Rebound by Hawk.
Good job getting closer to the rim, but again, Premi, one and done. A shot and no offensive rebound.
Michael Stoller went up for a shot, missed it, but Gray caught it. And referee calls a foul on Jonathan Lorensky.
That was a good call.
Yes.
I don't remember saying that much when you ref these games, Premi.
You know, Seth, not an easy game to ref.
Yes, true.
But I was definitely the best around. And if my memory serves me correct, you once did this game a few times.
I did it a few times. I had my moments.
Michael Stoller driving. Michael Stoller with the 2 points. 3-point by Zach Liederman. Zach Liederman. That, again, Seth, that was one of Bernie's sleeper picks. But it looks like Zach's going to pick up a foul here.
Well, I mean, listen, there's not too much to say right now for what we talked about before. I just believe that they need more than 2 people to score. And if that doesn't happen, I don't think they can win. And Max Matty so far, it's been he's going to be a non-factor. He can barely walk. You watch him on the sideline.
Brendan Brotman with a floater. Yep. Good call by the referee. Shiner with the drive, but foul on Matt Hagan.
You know, the other problem is, you know, a guy like Jack Shiner loves to drive into a zone, and they're playing a really tight zone. He's not getting anything done right now.
Yeah, Shiner definitely controls the tempo of the game. He drives, dishes, Lorensky stuffed. Rebound by Caparelli, and a foul by Jonathan Lorensky.
So, you know, with a 48-minute game, the foul shooting is really going to be very determinative because both these teams now almost in the bonus. Red has 16 fouls
3-point by
and
Hawk.
Gray 5.
Oh, sorry. 3-point by Brotman. Brotman with a quick 5 points at the beginning of the second. And a wild shot by Liederman. Rebound by Brotman as he drives up the court. Dishes to Hawk. Hawk with a bounce pass. Beautiful pass.
Timeout
2
here.
points by Stoller.
Listen, you know, another thing that I've noticed, first of all, Brotman's got 7 points. That was not expected, I don't think, to be honest with you. And the other thing, Justin Hawk, even though he hasn't scored that many, he's already got a couple of assists. And that's going to make a big, big difference also. I mean, right now, this is just absolutely nothing's happening for the the red team.
They're not getting any offensive rebounds.
Well, they're getting no rebounds, even with Max Matty out. But in addition to this, they still only have 2 people who've scored. How can you win?
There's no point in being the bigger team if you're not going to utilize your size, either by throwing it into the post and shooting the ball close to the rim or owning the offensive glass. So credit to the great coaches for this 2-3 zone.
Also notice the big men on the red team, they're driving instead of actually being down low and posting up. It's not going to happen that way.
And that was just another turnover there again. Their offense just can't get started right now. Ben Schmelkin with the drive, dishes it off. Schmelkin with the drive, dishes it off to Josh Fader, who shoots and banks it in. Hey, that looked a lot like Seth back in 1985.
8 or 9 different people have scored on the great team.
Grunstein's back in the game here with the ball, drives. A little wild. Casey Levy with the drive, dish off to Gavin Sperber.
Very important for Red to keep their poise. This is a long game. We got a long night to go.
8 minutes left in the second. Steal by Max Grunstein. Max Grunstein drives and the foul. Foul on Gavin Sperber.
30-15, a little bit of sign of life now from Red. A lot of time there on that clock.
So far, 8 people have scored for the great team, and still only 2 for the red team.
Ben Schmelkin with the ball. Josh Fader trying to set the pick. Schmelkin with the drive. Oh, swatted away. Oh, offensive foul called on Max Grunstein. Definitely a good call. Gavin Sperber moving the ball around. Ben Schmelken with the three. Oh, Ben thought he had that one. Jake Woolman with the drive and 2 points. If Jake Woolman gets going, that'll be good for the red team. With a steal, drive, 2 more points for Jake.
That just gave a little bit of spark to the red team.
Yep.
It's the first person who scored for them, other than those 2 guys. And, again, Grunstein's carrying the team so far, but that one person's not enough. So I don't know. We'll see how this develops. I mean, you would think that they got to make a little bit of coaching adjustments. Also, they got to get these big guys the ball down low, as opposed to the big guys trying to drive into a zone.
Yeah.
See, Red is extending their zone a little bit, which I think is a mistake. He's able to take advantage of that opening. Didn't get the shot off, but got too close to the basket because the top of the zone was out so far.
Yeah, they're being a bit more aggressive on offense. That was a jump ball.
You know, it's interesting. 7 minutes to go. Everybody's shooting foul shots from now on, but so far we haven't had many foul shots so far.
Little confusion on the court. The book thought it was a jump ball. The referee called it out of bounds.
I believe that was Kenwood's fault. Premi, his judgment is not always 100%. Wonderful guy, I love him to death, but
It's definitely not Shire. He doesn't make mistakes.
you have to be careful about giving Kenwood too much responsibility.
That was a nice floater by Rosenberg, but he missed the mark. Ben Schmelken doing a nice job. Oh, Aiden's working with the steal. Jake Woolman running the lane. 3 points.
That's what you got to do. When you get that ball, you got to shoot it. This is the upper senior basketball game. There is no tomorrow.
Chuck. Steal by up and a foul call.
Great foul. It was about to be a breakaway layup.
The stuff that was falling for Rosenberg the other day is not falling today.
Nope.
28 points. He's got nothing right now.
A lot of pressure in the upper senior basketball game. It's not like Galopta games. We got 1-1.
Max Matty trying to come back in again, but I just don't know how effective he can be.
Yeah. Jacob Woolman on the line shooting 1-1. First shot good.
I'll tell you what, he's been a huge factor for Red, trying to make a little bit of a comeback here. I mean, since he's come in, there's been a little bit of a turnaround.
Yeah. And Jake is not just a hockey player. You saw him last night in the soccer game, did great. And tonight, already making his mark.
Well, you know, we talked before the game about guys that are kind of in the middle, potentially coming through. That's a pretty good example right now, with him.
100%. Nice passing. Max Matty with the shot. Max Matty with the 2 points.
That was 2?
Yeah. You know, that's true Equinunk spirit right there. Hurt, get out there playing. Oh yeah, good call. It was a loose ball. Greg recovered. Foul on Max Grunstein.
So the Max Matty ankle watch continues. I think he's at a point where he realizes that he's hurt, but there's a limit to how hurt he is. So he is hobbled, but I don't see it getting any worse. In fact, I see him getting more comfortable. I think he understands that he can, in fact, get up and down the court, and he's making his presence felt. He's a big body, so if he gets into position, he can be effective. He's definitely not 100%, but he's out there. And I think he's getting more comfortable as the game goes on. You can tell it in his demeanor.
Well, you know, adrenaline will get you so far, and we'll see how that's going to work, especially with halftime. Hopefully halftime isn't too long.
Casey Levy with hitting the first end of a 1-1. Rebound by Zach Liederman. Pass it up the court to Zach Strauss, who's going to drive the lane. Again, Ryan Rich with a great defensive play, taking the charge.
That was a big-time play by Litch, who gets all of his toughness from his mother. We all know that.
100%.
And her looks and her brains.
Hey, I love that pink shirt that his dad was wearing yesterday, though. All right, almost an offensive rebound, but off the fingertips. Red ball moving down.
Yeah, Maddie's really limping very badly right now. I think he needs to come out of the game. He just did.
You know what? I think what the gray team is doing is smart. They give him small little runs here and there. Zach Strauss with 3, in and out. Ben Schmelkin really doing a fantastic job moving that ball up.
Well, you know, here's my take on Ben Schmelkin so far. I think he's done a great job handling the ball, rebounding, but I think he's trying a little bit too hard to score. You know, he's taking a couple of pretty bad shots, I think, and I think he's looking to score.
You know what? If you remember the Golovkin games, Schmelkin sat by the three-point line and didn't move. He's actually driving, he's moving around. I think this is a big difference from that game for him.
Oh, I totally agree.
Red moving the ball up, holding Goldberg. Pass outside to Ethan. Going up, foul on Sam Cohen. Two shots for Zach Liederman. Love the purple socks. Missed the first end.
I have to say that normally gray has an unfair advantage when it comes to the Jeremy Kalina sweaty t-shirt because they have the light colors. But I have to say, these boys on red can sweat. I mean, it's disgusting. I can smell them from here. Look at how sweaty they are. A tremendous amount of muck on these shirts.
There's a lot. Steal by Zach Liederman, who drives. And 2 points. The score with 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. The score, 33-25, Gray. That was a drive by Ben, missed it. Drive by Zach. Ooh! Hard foul by Zach Liederman coming out of nowhere.
Jumped out of his shoe.
Casey Levy on the line. Casey's been given some valuable minutes right now. Makes the first of 2. I guess we're in double bonus. Casey Levy making both of them. Jack Novak's Holmes leading the charge for red. Three-point attempt, Ethan Rosenberg. That's definitely what red needed. Jack Novak Holmes drives. Rebound by Milo. Three-point attempt. Ethan Rosenberg hitting 2 quick threes.
Huge play by Milo. Again, that offensive rebound, extra possessions. We've got ourselves a ball game.
That cuts the lead to 5. And a steal by Zach Strauss, and a foul by Litch. Missed it, rebound by Justin Hawk, who drives down the court. Pass it off, but stolen. Ethan Rosenberg drives, misses it. Milo with the offensive rebound. Steal, Justin Hawk controlling the ball. And a quick foul. Foul by Zach Strauss.
I don't know if you've noticed, but they've already gotten most of the minutes in for Hawk. He's sat for quite a while already. They're going to have him fresh for the second half.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can play him almost basically the rest of the way.
Hawk with 2 shots makes the first.
They have the same shoes.
Hawk hits both, bringing the Gray lead back up to 6 points. Alec Levy entering the game, moving the ball up, gives it off to Jack Shiner. Sam Cohen chucks up a 3 and makes it. Sam Cohen with the biggest smile on his face.
It is a 3-point game. At one point, I think it was 15, if I'm not mistaken.
And that was a turnover by Gray with a travel by Litch.
What an incredible swing of momentum.
Red moving the ball around, looking for that open shot. Jack Shiner with the ball, drives, spins, 2 points.
One-point game, 37-36, 1:15 to play.
Wow, what a comeback by the red team in this second quarter. There's a foul. Looks like it was a foul on Jack Shiner. Jack Shiner having a conversation with the ref, claiming that it wasn't him, but it looked pretty good. Just got word from the scorer's table. That's the 3rd foul on Shiner. Justin Hawk hitting the first of 2. All right, Justin Hawk hits the second with the score 39-36. Sam Cohen, another one, but this time no good. Hunter Caparelli with the rebound, pushes it, gives it to Hawk. Hawk push up the floor. Back to Hawk. Down low. 2 points, Hunter Caparelli. Score 41-36, 35 seconds left. Jack Shiner controlling the ball, drives, dishes it out. Alec Levy floater. Rebound by Hawk. Hawk goes to court. That could have been Jack's 4th foul. Oh. Short again. Jack Shiner with the out of 10 seconds left. Justin going down the court. Knocked out of bounds. 5 seconds left. Gray ball underneath. 41-36.
That looked like a foul to me. He pushed him.
5.9 seconds left. Gray inbounding the ball underneath to Litch. Litch shot. Loose ball, rebound, and that is the end of the second quarter with Gray leading 41-36. Let's see how the Gray team jumps out.
Well, it certainly has been a big comeback by the red team so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Yep. Ben Schmelken bringing the ball up. Steal by Rosenberg. Oh, and a foul by Ben Schmelken. Rosenberg on the line shooting 2. Rosenberg shooting 2. Misses the first. Rosenberg hits the second, bringing the score to 41-37. Ben Schmelken bringing the ball up. Ben Schmelken with 2 points. 43-37 Gray. Alec Levy bringing the ball up. Pass it off to Ethan Rosenberg, who throws up a 3 but misses. Rebound by the Gray team. Schmelken driving down. Misses the mark. Rosenberg. Oh, yep, looks like a carry right there.
Yeah, that's a good call. First 2 points for Schmelken. High scorer in the first half was Grunstein at 10.
Referee definitely having a little fun
And
with
Justin
the players.
Haack at 9.
I think the referee just recognized my partner here, Seth Davis, from CBS Sports.
Oh, the refs really love me, let me tell you. That was hilarious. Maybe the most obvious carry in the history of the upper senior basketball game. Still got a vehement argument.
Ben Schmelken passing inside to Max Matty. Oh, couldn't get the floater. Rebound, Alec Levy, who drives. Good deflection by Steinberg.
Max Matty's trying his hardest to play. He's really limping.
Yeah. I'm scared having him out there, I'll tell you. I just don't want him to hurt himself anymore, but there's nothing that's going to get him off the court. Offensive board by Jonathan Lorensky, but falls down with the travel.
That was actually a nice little play they set up out of bounds.
We got an official timeout. No shoe on. Oh, nice fake. Pass inside. Yep. We got a foul on Aiden Dworkin.
You know, Ben's done a nice job handling the ball. I really do see that, and I think it's very important for them. I still think it needs a little more scoring from him, but you know, right now he's doing a nice job.
100% agree. He is doing a good job moving that ball around. Oh, nice move by Schmelken inside. Just can't get that bucket to fall. Score with 10 minutes and 27 seconds left. 43-37 Gray. I'm surprised Rosenberg didn't take that shot there. That looks like his over there. Dworkin with a 3. Rebound by Steinberg and the foul. Oh, no call.
Got a WWE wrestling match going on in the corner over there.
Referee calls a jump ball.
You know, the refs are letting him play a little bit, which is kind of a good idea because otherwise half the team would probably foul out.
Yeah, I really think these are some of the best refs we've had in a long time.
Yeah, they've done a really good job. Kept the game under control. I really haven't had any arguments from the kids.
Nope. Steal by Steinberg, who drives. And the foul by Rosenberg, and one. 45-37 with Steinberg on the line.
That's a big bucket. You know, they're pulling away again a little bit.
Absolutely. Again, these streaks by the gray team really pushing Red down.
Yeah, I'm still, you know, I'm really pleasantly surprised how well the gray team's done so far. They've done a really nice job.
That's the first foul on Rosenberg. And Steinberg completes the three-point play. Grunstein back in the game, moving the ball up. Steal by Ben Schmelken, who drives down. He's going to the hole. He was blocked. Deflected by Red. Gray ball. Max Matty with the floater. Jump ball.
I'll tell you what, Max Matty is playing purely on adrenaline right now. I mean, he really is. He just took a big step toward that ball, and you know that he was hurting, and he probably didn't even realize it.
100%. 9 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third. 46-37 Gray. Schmelken controlling the ball. Pass it over to Silberg. Silberg looking to move it. Back to Schmelken. Steinberg. Defensive rebound by Grunstein. Grunstein drives. And one. Grunstein goes up, makes the basket, and the foul.
That was almost a
foul on Silberg.
He got pushed right in the back.
Could have easily been a flagrant. And Bernie, I've made this point in the first half that when you're having trouble scoring against a half-court defense the way Red is, if you can get out in transition and try to get a good shot before the defense is set, that's your best way to score. And in that case, you get the and one.
Yeah, I mean, Grunstein's played an amazing game for them so far. I tell you, he's really carrying the team.
Grunstein making the first. Score 46-40. Justin Hawk back in the game. 3 points by Trey. No good. Off the fingertips of Gray. Red ball. Jack Shiner back in the game, controlling the ball. Pass off to Grunstein. Grunstein with three. Missed the mark. Rebound by Hunter Caparelli. Justin Hawk with the floater. Missed. Rebound by Grunstein. Grunstein running the floor. Oh. Shiner drives, fouled by Trey. Eight minutes, 10 seconds left. Score 46-40. Inbounding down low, Red. Steal by Justin Hawk, who runs the court. He's going. Referee calling the offensive charge on Hawk. Yeah, that was a good call.
It was a good call. I don't know what happened to the ref, if he fell or something. He was like way in the back court, but I hope he's not getting heat stroke in here. I wouldn't blame him. Enjoy himself.
He definitely is. Referee calling a foul. The foul is on Hunter Caparelli. 7:54, 46-40.
Already 5 fouls, and we still have almost 8 minutes to go in the third period. That's going to be a big foul shooting contest in the second half.
Versus only 2 for Red.
Steal by Hunter Caparelli. Hawk bringing the ball up. Pass it off to Stern. Stern 3. Rebound by Hawk. Rebound by Hawk. 2-point putback. Score 48-40. Hawk just got 2 offensive rebounds. Yeah, that's definitely a foul on Trey.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I think that out of everybody, Justin Hawk is the calmest person out there. He handles the ball. He knows when to slow down. And I think he's going to be able to play pretty much the last period. That might make a big, big difference.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to control the tempo. Referee calling a foul. I don't know if that was a foul or he called it out of bounds. I'll get confirmation. Justin Hawk with the ball. Pass it off to Trey. Trey looking for that 3. Grunstein going down. Justin Hawk with the rebound. He's going to drive. Dishes it off to Trey for 2 points. Score 450-40.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we did not emphasize enough that Red's run was made when Justin Hawk was not in the game, serving the minutes that he is required to sit. He's in this game the rest of the way, and that to me is going to be the ball game.
Yes, timeout, Red. Yeah, it's going to be tough for Red if Justin's going to play this way.
Because he scores, he's a great passer, and to Bernie's point, he's cool as a cucumber. And he's got a great demeanor, and he's a ball player. And as I was saying, Bernie, he could be in the game the rest of the way now. That's pretty determinative to me.
He's controlling the game right now, and I think that's going to make a big, big difference potentially. I don't see, as much as I love Jack Shiner can't do the same thing that Justin Hawk can do. You know, Jack is more of a dribbler, and he's tough. It's going to be tough for him to dribble into his zone. Right.
6 minutes, 20 seconds left. Oh, Ben Stern with the 3 points. Score 53-40.
Put that man on network television. You bank in a 3-pointer in the upper senior game, son. And I know you meant to. The bank was open, and it's late.
What a shot by Ben Stern. Ben Stern diving on the floor. Ooh, that's a foul. Ben picking up 3 points and then fouling. You can see now that Gray is subbing in 4 guys. Why? Because Justin's going to play the rest of the game.
Yeah, now you've noticed, you know, when Justin is in there, it's a totally different team. He's able to kind of control the tempo, and that's something that the red team does not have right now.
2 shots, 1-1 for Grunstein. He misses the first end. Rebound by Allsfine, who passed up to Hagan. Hagan lost the ball. Grunstein with the 3. Hawk with the rebound and rips it out. Hawk driving. Matt with the 3. Oh, good try, but Jack Novak Holmes driving. Spencer Cohen with 2 points. Justin, 3.
You cannot leave him open. That's terrible defense.
Who just scored?
Justin Hawk with a 3-pointer. Score 56-42. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Loose ball, covered by Red. Three. Rebound by the gray team. Foul on Grunstein. That's going to be his third. He sees the court nicely. Justin bringing the ball up. Pass it off to Schmelkin. Sperber for three. Jack Novak Holmes bringing the ball up. Foul by Matt Hagan. That's 1-1.
Yeah, and even to add one more thing. While Schmelkin was doing a nice job handling the ball, they didn't score as a result. But with Justin, either he can score or he'll pass it off, and they're going to score. So that's another big factor.
One and one. No good. Rebound by Gray. Justin Hawk bringing the ball up. Pass it up to Schmelkin. Pass it to Alsfine, who goes up. Misses it. 4:20 left. 56-42. Gray. Three by Rosenberg, and it's good.
That's killer. That's killer. That's a big time momentum stopper.
Let's see how Justin responds. All's fine to Schmelkin, who drives. Ben just can't buy a basket today. Red's got to get the ball to the hot hand. Ooh, travel. No, calling the foul. Zach Liederman on the line for two. First one good, score 46-45. 56-46. Gray. Liederman with another one, bringing the score 56-47. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Loose ball goes to Red. Turnover by Red. Justin controlling the ball. Last touch by Justin. Red ball underneath. 3 minutes left in the third. 56-47 Gray.
Red's doing a nice job hanging in. They can't quite get over that hump. They're still within contact here. And again, Gray's got 19 fouls, so they're shooting the double bonus the rest of the way. If Red can shoot their free throws, we're going to have a ball game.
Grunstein with the lane drive. 2 points. 56-48.
I'm the Red coach. I'm telling my guys, we're right there. We are right there. Don't panic.
Two points by Hunter Caparelli. You know, Bernie mentioned in the beginning about those middle plays. Hunter Caparelli's having a nice game.
Yeah, he's made some nice steals and played some nice defense, and he's got 6 points.
Jack Shiner with the offensive rebound, then put back for 2 points. 58-51 Gray. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Justin with the deep three. Good. Be careful if he gets hot. Woo! Max Grunstein. Off red, gray ball going down. 1 minute, 50 seconds left in the third. 61-51 gray.
Not sure he's even sweating, really. Bernie's sweating a lot more than Justin.
I think Bernie's in the lead for a wet t-shirt.
Bernie's not even doing anything.
That was a 2-point attempt by Caparelli. Missed it. Rebound by Red. Shiner drives the lane. That's 2 points. Shiner. Score 61-53. Gray. Brotman for three. Rebound by Hawk. Fade away. 2 points. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. 63-53. Gray. Shiner with the ball, drives, dishes it off. Justin Frank for two. Gray with the rebound. Brott for two. Shiner with the ball, goes to court. Oh! Fouled by Brotman. He'll be on the line shooting two. Jack Shiner on the line shooting two. Misses the first. 42 seconds left. 63-53. Subs coming in for Gray. Jack Shiner, it's the second of two. 63-54, 40 seconds left in the third. Gray moving the ball nicely. Shot by Kushnick, missed it. Red gets it. Shiner moving down the court. Foul by Stoller. Shiner on the line shooting two. That's the last two times down the court. Shiner's driving to the hole.
And Red in the double bonus the rest of the way. They've got to use that to get back into this game and somehow try to take a lead, which I don't believe they've ever had.
Oh, Gray only with 4 fouls. Shiner hitting the first of two, bringing the score 63-55 with 23 seconds left. Missed the second. Stoller with the rebound. Pass it off to Schmelkin, who drives. Stuffed by Grunstein. Gray ball underneath. 15 seconds left. Thrown away by Gray. Red ball going down. Shiner with the ball. 12 seconds. Drives. 2 points. Shiner, 63-57, 5 seconds. Schmelkin with the ball. 3, 2, for 3. No good. And at the end of 3, the score, 63-57, Gray.
All right, we are underway. Fourth quarter. Red and Gray upper senior basketball. Gray with a 6-point lead. Take it away, Premi.
Here we go. 63-57. Gray with the ball. Hawk moving the ball slowly, controlling the tempo as he's been doing.
As the fourth quarter gets underway, my two questions for Red as they try to come back are, one, can you take advantage of the fact that you're in the double bonus, get to the line and cash in? And two, you've got to locate Justin Hawk. You can't let him just bomb away like that. He's too good of a shooter.
That is true. Justin's got the ball. He's going to drive.
See, that's a much better job defensively, but you also don't want to foul him.
Yep. Foul on Woolman. 15 foul. Turnover. Roman with the ball. Oh, tipped. Red ball. Alec Levy bringing in the ball. Gives it to Zach Lederman. Wild shot missed. Justin bringing the ball up. No, that's a travel. Yep. Good call. Roman bringing up the ball. Pass to Alec Levy. Alec Levy moves the ball. Back to Woolman. Woolman to Rosenberg. Rosenberg for three. Short. And that's going to go down. Gray ball. Here comes some subs. 10 minutes, 20 seconds, 63, 57, Gray.
Like I say, Red's been hanging around. A lot of time left.
Justin for three.
Absolutely inexcusable that he's that wide open.
Cannot leave him open.
Inexcusable. That's so obvious even Premi can see it.
That's true, and I'm not a basketball guy, Seth. But again, another rebound by Hawk. He drives. He's going to dish it. No, he's going off the backboard, 2 points.
No, nobody's stopping the ball. I mean, that's two straight really bad defensive possessions by Red. When you're trying to make a comeback, you cannot do that.
With those quick points from Hawk, the score is 68-57, Gray.
Yeah, Hawk's got 24 so far, and that's a big difference in the ball game. We've talked about it all game long.
Yeah, Hawk is definitely stepping up. You could see his brother underneath the basket with a big smile on his face.
You know,
Malkin for three. Players. Bench.
And Frankie, you got to wonder about the Red coaches allowing themselves to get to the fourth quarter and not having all their minutes taken care of.
Update from the score table. Hawk with 24 points. 9:20 left, 71-57. Drive, Zach Strauss, 2 points. 71-59. 9 minutes left in the fourth. Hunter Caparelli to the hole, 2 points. 73-59.
Really nice answer by Gray. Last two buckets by...
another assist by Justin.
Yep.
Foul called on Trey. Alec Levy on the line shooting double bonus.
You would almost think that the way he's scoring, he'd go for it, Will, but he's willing to pass the ball. He's still doing it, and he's still getting assists, and he's trusting his other guys to make the basket.
Yeah,
and they're doing
his teammates are converting, so they're rewarding that trust. That's a great point, Bernie.
Alec Levy missing the first of two. 73-59, 8:50 left in the fourth quarter of the 2018 Upper Senior Basketball game.
Yeah, that stretch of those three buckets, I'll bet when we look back, that to me that's when the game was decided. Obviously, we're not giving anything up, but Red just started to threaten, and then you answer with three unanswered baskets, including a three-pointer. That's just killer.
Second one made. It looks like the Red team is going to a full court press right now. But Ben Schmelkin controlling it, gives it to Hawk. Hawk driving to the basket. Oh, looks for the reverse, but does not make it. Nope, that's going to be a foul on Litch.
The teams that Premier made up in the preseason were really good. And I think I've seen the same thing right here. It's again, without Max Matty, the great team's been amazing to me.
Yeah, definitely. Ethan Rosenberg missed the first of two. Missed the second one as well. Rebound by Hunter Caparelli, who gives it to Schmelkin. Schmelkin moving the ball up the court. Pass it off to Justin. Ooh, Justin dishes it off. Casey Levy with the floater. Rebound by Caparelli, 2 points. 75-60 Gray.
Hunter Caparelli has 10 points. That's a big, big game from him.
3-point attempt by Red. Off Gray. Red ball. Grunstein with the rebound. Put back 2 points. 75-62. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Justin Hawk going deep.
Not a good shot. Not a good shot.
No. Red moving the ball nicely. Rosenberg with the three. Long rebound by Liederman. Gives it off to Grunstein.
2 straight offensive rebounds for Red.
Yep.
Can they cash in on the opportunity?
Deflection, steal by Gray. Oh, steal by Red. Shiner. Missed it. Rebound by Caparelli.
You know, Seth and Premi, before, for the first time, I didn't like Justin's shot. You know, they have a lead. There's no reason. I know he's wide open, but there's no reason to take it from that far. You can actually waste a little bit more time.
Well, he's wide open because he was 6 feet behind the 3-point line.
Right. True.
Justin for three. Rebound by Gray. Swatted out of the way by Grunstein.
Dodge a bullet there. You cannot leave Justin Hawk. Just don't leave him.
6:44 left. 75-62 Gray.
It's a it's a 13-point game. 6:40 to play. It's starting to get late early here for Red. If they're going to make a move, they better do it right now,
Yep.
Premi.
Shiner's controlling the ball. Yep, good call. Grunstein went up for it. Fouled by Hunter. Grunstein on the line, shooting two, makes the first one. 75-63 Gray. Caparelli picks up his third foul with 6:28 left. Grunstein hitting the second one, bringing the score 75-64. If Red's going to make a comeback, they're going to do it. They got to do it right now.
They're starting to run out of time.
Oh. Shot by Hawk, missed it. Drive by Shiner. 2 points. And the foul. 75-66 with Shiner on the line, shooting one. Hawk with the rebound. That's a travel on Stoller. No, interesting. For the first time, seeing Gray get a little frustrated there on that call.
A little bit now. We got Max Manny back in the game, presumably for the last 6 minutes. Going to be very, very important for Gray to take care of the defensive backboard. Don't give him too many opportunities.
Three, rebound by Stoller. Ben Schmelkin looking to control the tempo. They're going to press now. Hawk with a rebound. That was a nice deflection down low by Matty. Schmelkin with the ball. Three. Get him. Brahman with the ball.
Think we're going to get a held ball here. 5:16 to go in the game.
5:15 left, 75-66. The steal by Gray Schmelkin and the steal by Zach Strauss on the back end. Zach Strauss bringing the ball up. 3-point by Liederman. Long.
So it's a 9-point game. Red still showing signs of life here, just under 5 minutes to go. And now they're going to start pressuring the ball.
Good attempt at the reverse offensive rebound, but stolen by Red. Shiner going down, looking for Rosenberg. Ethan blocked by Hunter Caparelli. Rebound by Grunstein. Stolen by Schmelkin. Oh, and off the fingertips. Red ball going down.
Hey, to Bernie's point, and I hate to compliment Bernie, Caparelli's played a hell of a game. That was a big-time block. And he's going to be very helpful to them right now on that defensive backboard.
I also think they're rushing a little bit right now, and there's no need for it. You know, you got to kind of slow down a little bit.
It's 4.5 minutes to go.
Grunstein with the three, missed it. Rebound by Hawk. Looks down the court for. Oh! And who's that a foul on? That's going to be a foul on Grunstein. That's Grunstein's fourth foul. Schmelkin missed the first of two, 75-66, 4 minutes, 14 seconds left in the Upper Senior Basketball Game 2018. Schmelkin makes the second, 76-66, bringing the lead back up to 10.
And now Gray bringing its zone up a little bit more pressure to the half court. See, I don't think Gray needs to do that. It just opens up the middle. Let him pack it in.
That's a foul on Caparelli. That's Caparelli's fourth foul. Liederman shooting two, missed the first one. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left, 76-66.
Every little opportunity is so important right now for Red. You've got to make these free throws. No pressure, young man. Sorry, that was Premi's fault.
You really can't afford to miss foul shots at this point of the game anymore. You just can't do it, not if you're down by 10 points.
Looking to trap him. Oh!
Yeah, I think they need to start doing something here pretty soon because I tell you, we got less than 4 minutes to go now.
Shiner with the ball, he drives. Shiner on the line for two. Makes the first, 76-67, 3 minutes, 49 seconds left. Shiner makes both, 76-68. Red comes out in the press. Schmelkin to Max. Matty for two.
How about that?
78-66.
Bad wheel and all. Big bucket.
That's a big bucket, boy. Let me tell you, that's a big bucket by Max.
Grunstein controlling. Shiner's got the ball. He drives. Dishes out. Rosenberg for two. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. 78-70. Gray. Oh, thrown away. Grunstein with the ball. He spins, puts it up, misses. Brahman with the rebound. Hawk with the ball. To Levy. Levy throws it away. Strauss brings the ball down. Shiner back to Grunstein. Grunstein for three. Missed it. Rebound. Put back up. Rebound Gray. Max Matty with the rebound. Justin moving the ball up. Schmelkin with the ball. Takes some time. Looks for an easy jump. Hits it to 80 to 70. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the Upper City basketball game. Quick shot, rebound by Casey. Stolen by Shiner. Jump ball.
You got to pull that ball out. Pull that ball out and run the clock,
they're pushing
right?
the ball like 90 miles an hour right now. You know, you've got a 10-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Just relax a little bit. You know, bring it back, pull it back, take your time.
At this point, Gray's got to control the ball, run the clock, and whatever you do, don't turn it over. Yeah, and you're going home with a win.
You know, the team that needs to push the ball is Red, not Gray.
Casey Levy puts up 2 points. 82, 70, 155 left in the game.
And we're getting very close to the Sharpie, Premi.
Yep.
Still red ball. We'll win one more possession.
Great red ball.
And I think it's clear, by the way, that the sweatiest T-shirt here belongs to the man with the ball right now, Jake Shiner.
Yeah,
I know Jeremy
100%.
Kalina would be very proud that it's going to go to a red guy, but that young man has really sweat tonight.
Strauss
it's disgusting.
Yeah, he's played his heart out, and he's wearing it on his shirt.
And in fact, with 1:38 left and Gray with a 12-point lead, I'm going to Sharpie Gray and say that they have this game won.
Didn't you do that
and
this
game
year and
is
make
over.
a big mistake?
I did. UMBC made me pay. But Gray has won this game. They've executed. They held Red at bay. Red fought gamely and coming back, but really never threatened, I feel, Gray's control from the outset.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think I want anybody's T-shirt on this game. I'll tell you right now.
Including
They're all
mine.
pretty disgusting.
Very disgusting.
We got Ben Schmelkin on the line shooting 1-1, 1:30 left, 82-70 Gray. Brotman for two. Grunstein driving, 2 points. We're gonna go timeout Red. 1:15 left in the game, 82-72 Gray.
Well, I have to say, in this hot and sweaty gym, with the 12-minute quarters and all of the buildup, it's been a terrific basketball game. The energy and the passion that's been in Browning Hall tonight. As you guys know, I've been to some pretty big-time sporting events in my life. I've been to the Super Bowl, I've been to the Masters, obviously the Final Four, NBA Finals, and I say this with total sincerity, there is no bigger and more exciting sporting event that I get to go to every single year than the Upper Senior Basketball game.
Yeah, I agree,
know,
Seth.
I know that these guys have represented their team and their camp exceptionally well tonight. And that's a reflection of this camp and their group head, Eric Premisler, and the great man himself, Bernie Strauss.
Yeah, I totally agree, Seth. It's been a great game. I'll tell you honestly. I mean, you know, look at the game. Look at the scoring. It's a high-scoring game. A lot of shots were made. A lot of different people scored, which is really, really nice to see, you know. And Premi, we hate to do this, but we're going to give you a compliment that you really made up nice teams.
So that's the difference. See, Premi's a rookie play-by-play guy, senior group head. If it was Bernie, he would have been taking credit for that at the start of the third quarter. So next year, Premi, keep that in mind.
You know, I'm just glad that the boys, they look like they're having fun. They're playing hard. That's all I care about. It stinks that someone's got to win and someone's got to lose. 1 minute left, 82-72 Gray. Defensive board by Hawk. Pushed it out of bounds. He's holding his ankle. I hope he's okay. He gets up.
And this is a big win for Gray now. Red is up, I believe, 40 points in the war. And it's the difference between the spread being 65 and the spread being 15. So this is a very important win for Gray tonight and sets up a great third day.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. This is a big game for Gray as far as momentum. You know, it kind of brings it back to within a very tight range again. Otherwise, Red could have built up the lead a little bit, but this is bringing it back to within, I think, 30 points or something.
You've been with these guys all year as a group head. What stands out to you about the 2018 Upper Seniors? What are you going to remember about them?
You watch them play out there, and no matter what, whether they're up or down, they play like it's the last thing. You know, they are just giving everything they got, and they've done this all summer. Their leadership, their character has just been unbelievable. Honestly, I could say this, one of the better upper senior groups that I've seen in a long time.
And you know, an amazing thing, for the first time in years, we've had nobody shoot foul shots that was hurt. For the last 3 years, I think we had somebody who came in, they fouled on purpose and all this other stuff. Everything's been pretty real this game. It's been a real basketball game. So it's been a lot of fun. Great working with both of you guys, obviously, and it's been a lot of fun.
Hawk was fouled in his backcourt. He'll be shooting 1-1. 36 seconds left, 82-72 Gray. Hawk makes the first of two. I think that might be the first free throw he missed all game.
Yeah, he's 5 for 6 foul shooting.
Grunstein for three. Makes it, and the foul.
Got a chance at a 4-point play.
29 seconds, 83-76.
Matt Grunstein's got 24 points, by the way. He's had a heck of a game.
He sure has. Deflected off Jeff Strauss. Gray ball.
Got a great timeout. They're going to talk it over here. 24.2 to go.
Brotman for two. Nope, gives it to Sperber. Oh. Brotman trying to get his buddy a couple points. That was really
cool.
awesome. Yep.
That was really cool. He had a wide open layup and tried to get the ball to his friends. That was the best non-assist of the night.
Yeah, that was awesome. I feel
because I would have shot it personally. I don't care who's. I got a chance to score. You know, it's rare for me.
You know, I scored 17 points in my game, so.
Well, you know, when the way Rue made those teams.
That's 17 more than any of the courts.
Too soon, Premi. 28 years ago, Premi. Eric Premisler was the 1990 upper senior, and I was the gray color war chief. And who would have thought that 28 years later we'd basically have not matured at all? Because here we are, still at Camp Equinox, believing the upper senior basketball game is the most important thing ever, which it is.
We just can't seem to grow up. Matt missing the first of two. 14 seconds left, 83-75. Gray. Both Red and Gray making subs, getting some guys a little bit more time in there. Grunstein made it. (83-76), 14 seconds left. Yeah, definitely emotional here. As I see Coach Jared Leff embraced with Max Grunstein. Oh, 3 seconds. 2, 1. Chucked up. And that's it, folks. Gray wins the Upper Senior Basketball Game 2018. 83-76.
And once again, our final score, Gray Limitless 83, Red Crusaders 76. Welcome everybody to our post-game show. We've got just about everybody here who could possibly be here. We are with the victorious Gray Limitless, Seth Davis, Bernie Strauss, Eric Premisler, and 4 very sweaty and smelly young-ish men. Max, let me start with you. Son, I'm just going to come out and say it, okay? I think you were faking it the whole time because there's no way you can be as hurt as you were. I saw you earlier today at your brother's football game. It looked to me that there was a certain point where you realized even though you were uncomfortable that you could manage it. Tell me what was going through your mind mentally at the beginning of the game and as it went on.
In the beginning, I was just trying to tough it out and see how it felt. And after my first shift on, I came off, and it was killing me. It was like daggers up and down. So I adjusted a little bit and realized it's not going to get any better throughout the game. So every time I went out again, I just tried not to think about it and try to play the best I could.
You've been waiting for this game for how long?
8 years.
8 years. And you thought earlier today you might not be able to play, and you did, and you played well, and you won. And by the way, we talked about your ankle so much, it now has its own Twitter feed. So congratulations. I'm now going to hand it off to Bernie Strauss, who's going to talk to our MVP.
Justin, listen, first of all, starting out the game without Max, knowing that he was kind of hurt, what were you thinking at that point?
I was just thinking to get the ball to the other players. Even though we didn't have Max in our lineup, like in our starting lineup, we knew that we could work around it with our other role players just flashing in the middle and spreading the ball around.
Well, the thing that I was most impressed with you, I was watching, and obviously you could be a big-time scorer, but you were very, very unselfish. And I think it really paid off because a lot of the guys that you made passes to actually scored. So you actually had a lot of help. I think you had like 10 different people on the team that scored.
I came into this game thinking that, forgetting about my brother's record, trying to break it, all I wanted to do was to get like the role players their points in the game so they couldn't have like a donut. All I wanted to see at the end of the day was to see that guest score higher than the home score.
You did an amazing job. I mean, congratulations, and obviously you're definitely our MVP. I think 25 points, but more importantly, just handing the ball and calming the team down. It's a great job. I'm going to turn it over to Premi, who's going to talk to one of the coaches right now.
Thanks, Bernie. So I'm here with Jeremy Schuster and Louis, and something struck me right away at the beginning of the game. You were faced with a situation tonight where one of your top players was not 100%. What was your thinking going into the game?
I mean, really, just before the game, I had to talk to all the players and made sure that they know they had to step up and do their job. Next man out mentality, and honestly, everybody, not just the big minute guys, stepped up. And that's what led us to this victory.
I definitely think you did a great job getting that team up for this. My other thing is, we were talking throughout the game about how well you guys were subbing, where at one point you were able to keep Justin out on the floor for the remainder of the game when the red team was struggling getting their top guys out there. What was your strategy going into the game?
Yeah, so I have to compliment Jake Gus on that. He was the one who helped work out the minutes. A lot of math involved, but getting the guys, everybody playing, making sure they're all playing enough and playing well, and keeping Hawk on there and making sure he had enough time in the fourth quarter was really key for us.
Excellent, excellent. And here with Louis, the Chief. Louis, you've been in Equinox 4 years. This is your first upper senior basketball game when you were sitting on the bench. How you feeling right now?
I'm so excited for the boys. It meant so much for them. Before the game, they had a lot of pressure on them. There was a passion on their faces, and we just calmed them down. They went out there, they played their socks off. I'm so happy for every single one of them. I'm so happy for them. And I'm ecstatic right now. I'm ecstatic.
Awesome, great. Thank you guys, congratulations. Back over to Seth.
Yeah, we'll do our final thoughts in a moment. We do have one more order of business now. I was an upper senior in 1985 and a chief in 1990. Both those experiences were shared by a guy named Jeremy Killeen, a chief of the Red Tradition, who, as you know, he could sweat in an icebox. And so in the 1985 upper senior game, Jeremy actually changed shirts at halftime because his t-shirt was so disgusting. And as tradition, we give out the Jeremy Killeen a Sweaty T-shirt award. And really, it wasn't close because normally we talked about the Grays, and I just touched them, which is disgusting, that the Gray team usually has the advantage because they wear a lighter colored shirt. But Jack Shiner, let me tell you something. You are a wet and sweaty and disgusting young man. You're the winner of the Jeremy Killeen a Sweaty T-shirt award, so mazel tov on that. And just speak to your feelings right now. Obviously, you're disappointed to have lost the game. It was a terrific game. What's your mindset now heading into the last day of Color War? Because the margin of the war is going to be real close, and it looks like we're headed for a great day.
I feel like we just left our hearts out there, and if we can keep doing exactly what we're doing, the ball will roll our way, and we can take the lead back and win the war.
Promise me you're going to shower immediately, or are you going for pizza?
Probably.
Okay. We try not to sweat over other people's pizza, okay?
I'll try not to. Thank you.
Very good. Congratulations. It was a great game, and congratulations to Red Crusaders. Just fought real hard the rest of the way. Listen, it was really not a super close game in the sense that Red never had the lead all night, but they also never went away all night. And so it was really in doubt as to who was going to win the game, but Gray was in control. What are your final thoughts? What do you think was the difference in the game? Obviously, Justin Hawk comes to mind, but if you had to pinpoint one thing, what's the biggest difference?
Well, you know what I thought, honestly? I thought more people helped on Justin Hawk's team because Justin made some passes, and the kids that he passed to scored. And that's big, you know, because otherwise he could have easily tried to take the game over and just try to score on his own, but he was passing the ball, and he got rewarded. And I think that was one of the big differences. In the first half, if you remember, there were only 2 people who had scored for Red. And in the second half, they got a lot better, but still, you know, it was tough to come from behind.
Prem, you've been with this group all year. Final thoughts on the game, and also what maybe we can expect for the last day of Color War tomorrow.
Well, first of all, my biggest compliment to the boys, they come into this game, the great team comes into this game down one of their top players. And for them to play the way they did, the leadership, the coaches, the boys themselves, to pick themselves up and to play the way they did is unbelievable. If this is any indication of what we have to look forward to tomorrow, the third day of this war is going to be incredible.
First of all, rooting for the war to come down to the softball game. We want to go into the softball game with it not decided. So as judges, it's our responsibility to be as corrupt as we need to be in fixing the score to make that happen. Hey, Bernie, Rookie of the Year, Premi, what do you think? I did a good job, right?
Absolutely, especially for a rookie, you know, not bad. And you were actually very nice to him for the first time all year. For the first time in 5 years that you've been ripping him for all kinds of things. But yeah, I think he did a great job.
And ironically, we brought in Premi because Bernie's voice was shot, and now my voice is shot. So that's what happens in Color War. For Seth Davis, Bernie Strauss, Eric Premisser, I am Seth Davis. It has been truly our honor to bring to you the 2018 Upper Senior Basketball game. God willing, we'll see you all right back here in Brining Hall in 1 year. Seth Davis, Bernie, and Premi signing off. Have a great winter, everybody.